Hi, I'm Provincial One of Newsday, and this is Feed Me, the scoop on the Long Island dining scene. Today, we learn what it takes to feed fans at Citi Field, then head to Locale and Patchogue for Italian-American fare. From there, we design a donut in Lynbrook and finish at Maple Tree Barbecue in Riverhead. First up, Citi Field, home of the New York Mets. Let's play ball. Eating at the ballpark is just as much about the baseball experience as the game itself. We came to Citi Field, where they've been teaming up with top chefs to feature some of the best food in New York City. Now, we gotta see if it lives up to the hype. So this is Nicoletta. It's one of the new places here at the ballpark. What do you guys think? What did you guys order?
Well, it's the first time here. It looks good. I'm gonna give it a try. The other line was so long. I figured this was shorter, so I just came here. But
yeah, there's nobody waiting.
It looks good, though. It looks good.
Got the cheese and mozzarella stromboli, got the pepperoni and mozzarella cheese sticks, Citi Field sundae, caramel popcorn on top, and the chicken parm, which is what they're supposedly famous for. So we got to see the food on media day. You know, it looked great. It was done to the nines. All the chefs got to pull out all the stops. Now we're back at game time, 2 months later, to see how the food really tastes.
The players have their own kitchen. Okay. And we have they have their own chef, their own cook in there, and we'll interject sometimes, and we'll feed them. They love the Nicoletta Chicken Parm Hero. They love Shake Shack burgers. They love a lot of the tacos that we do up in the taqueria. They love when we had the pressed by Josh Capon, the pressed sandwiches and things like that. We send bash burgers down there, so we do a lot of around the ballpark stuff, not just for fans, but for internally as well.
First up, mozzarella cheese stick. Homemade marinara sauce. Crispy, gooey, nice hit of pepperoni, spicy.
Now you were saying that, you know, when you guys approach your specialty partners, talk about the process of getting to.
So what we do when we work with a chef like Michael White or Chef Josh Capon, we'll visit their outlets and their restaurants, and we'll work with them. So one of the things we have working right now is we have Chef Michael's tomato sauce for Nicoletta. So we'll work with Chef on his sauce. We'll taste his sauce. We'll come here and we'll reproduce it, and then we'll scale that up so that we can get it to kind of the masses here at the. You want to taste it?
Let's
see
taste
where we're
it.
at. See what you think.
Let's go.
See if you think we need some salt or some more chilies or.
Okay. Delicious.
It's coming along nice, right?
Coming along nice.
It can use a little bit more seasoning.
Needs more salt. Needs
Yep.
a little bit more reduction.
Yep. But that's where we're at. We don't want to add those things too early in the process, because once it's reduced, the salt content is going to come up a little bit more.
It's all Italian here. Next up, chicken parm. Chicken's not too dry. Look at that stracciatella ooze, fresh basil. I've had worse chicken parm. Citi Field sundae, caramel popcorn on top, caramel throughout, vanilla gelato. Oh boy. Very good gelato, a little on the sweet side. I like the popcorn, nice touch.
You want to give the guest exactly what they expect every single time. So that's why on every single recipe you'll see when we have it all over the kitchen is one of the most important steps on there is that the chef does the final quality check on every single item that we produce. The seasonings are correct, the consistency is correct, and our guests are getting the product that they expect here at Citi Field time and time again.
So we're in Danny Meyer Row. There's Shake Shack, there's Blue Smoke. Here he's done a taqueria. We're gonna have some tacos. We got the salad, and we got the tacos. I guess if there's ever a time to get a salad at a ballpark, Danny Meyer's the place to go for it. Look at that, a lot of beef on top of that salad. You came here 3 years ago. What was the program like then?
So when I got here, one of the things that drew me to come to a ballpark was the culinary program here, the amount of restaurants that are on par with many fine dining restaurants in the city, the selection of food, the partnerships that we have with excellent, well-known purveyors. That's kind of what drew me here. So what we've done is we've taken a very solid foundation that was left by my predecessors, and we've tried to take 2 steps forward and just really improve it. And that's how we've come to have partnerships with Michael White, David Chang. We've expanded our partnership with Josh Capon, and you know, that's the lure of Citi Field when it comes to the food that we offer here.
Here we go. Meat's tender. Those tortillas are a little on the hard side. Same goes for the chicken. Look at that tortilla. Chicken's a little dry. When you're in Queens, you gotta bring more than this.
So this kitchen is running 24/7
24/7
throughout the season.
throughout the season.
Wow. And what's happening, at night?
So at night, they're doing things like making bacon onion jam, where we have to use all of the ovens to produce bacon. They were smoking pork shoulders all night long. We can take a look at those. They're getting ready to come out at about 5 o'clock. So we do a lot of those core items that may take us a long time overnight when there's nobody here, there's no pressure, we're not trying to cater or doing news drops or anything like that. We can take our time and put some finesse into items overnight.
Nobody sees this place, really, right? It's just
You're
you guys.
so this is the start of my 3rd season here, and you're the first one that we've let back here.
Next up, we got the Bash Burger, the award-winning burger from Josh Cape and the Food Network star. It's got this onion bacon jam on it that makes it supposedly all the rage. Let's see if it's as good as Shake Shack, which is just down the block. Half the battle of doing well at the ballpark is having food that you can hold in one hand while you hold a drink or a soda in the other. This is a really good example of this. Let's see how it tastes. It's a pretty solid burger. Kind of hard to mess up a burger. They didn't do that here. The French fries, same bacon jam, cheese sauce, a little bit of diced chives. You don't see chives at a ballpark very often. A little cold.
One of the things that we do here at Citi Field, this is a giant Southern Pride smoker. So believe it or not, in our Porsche Club, in Pat LaFreda's Chop House, if we have an item on the menu or we're running a special, we'll smoke everything in house. So right now we're running pulled pork. We're running a pork, so we have some nice pork butts that have been in here all night long. They've been going for about 20 hours right now.
Can we get a sausage and a brisket? Next up, Blue Smoke. It's been here since they first opened. Got the brisket sandwich and the beef bratwurst. Let's go try it. Got the grilled beef bratwurst, pimento cheese. Here we go. Way better than your average hot dog. Look at that beef to bun ratio. Beef brisket on a potato roll. I'm wearing this on my face, aren't I? Tender, simple bun, nice and spicy sauce. This thing's got a kick to it. My mouth is a little bit on fire.
Visiting locale, welcome. This is the sister restaurant of Primo Piazza. It's our 2nd location in Huntington. Basically, my family and I wanted to create something in Patchogue and be a part of this awesome town and kind of give it something that I felt one thing we lacked here was the aesthetic or the energy of what some places create, like Manhattan per se or Brooklyn today. The quality of food, service is very important to us. So about 2 years ago, we decided to take this venture and create this beautiful space, which I'm very proud to be sitting in today and share with all of you guys. The most exciting part is to have a vision and watch the vision be created. You know, every detail from the grout to the color of the floors, to the furniture, to the lighting fixtures, to actually see it come to life and be sitting in the space and enjoying it and watching people enjoying their experience. That has been probably the most satisfying feeling that I think I've ever felt.
2 years ago, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I worked in an office. I was 8 hours a day on a stagnant chair, and I decided when I came out of the lab and they said, we see something, that I was going to change my life. And then we decided to take a plunge because at that point I had nothing to lose. We have 21 toppings that you can choose from. We have 4 dips and numerous amount of drizzles. I'm gonna make an apple strudel. Is that good?
Awesome.
I wanted to be happy, I wanted to make people happy, and I did not want to sit on a chair and do nothing the whole day.
The smoke starts here. We're using 100% oak wood. It comes, lift that up, Dylan. It goes underneath, and then the smoke flows across the meat and then into this rib rack here. And it exits out the top. 100% wood smoked is the most important thing. You have to love this product. You have to love this process, because it's not only we place them on and we forget about it and walk away. We're over here, we're moving them around, we're checking the temperature, feeding the fire, making sure the fire is going just right, making sure the flow of the smoke is just right, and the color of the smoke is really important as well. We want it to be a nice blue color. That affects the smoke flavor. What I love about our menu is everything is scratch cooking. Our menu is very diverse. We have a lot of starters. We have smaller plates, you can share them. We have sliders, we have tacos, we have wings that are phenomenal. Those are 100% smoked as well, tossed in our own Korean barbecue sauce. So it's a lot of love.
Thanks for watching Feed Me. For more great island eats, go to newsday.com/feedme. And for more episodes of the show, watch us on your computer, Apple TV, Roku, or any mobile device when you download the Newsday app.